Hello, this is Mike Foreman from Game Plan Retirement with another episode of Let's Ask Mike, a series where I plan to share bits of information that I've gained over my long career as a retirement plan specialist and a certified financial planner that focuses on retirement planning. Today, I'd like to talk about financial independence planning. We all basically start at a given area at a point in time where we have limited resources. And then we save, invest, work, and sometimes inherit assets until we reach a pinnacle where we can basically choose whether we want to continue working or not. Many of my clients do continue to work, but the point is the choice is theirs. And then we gradually draw down those resources until, unfortunately for all of us, we pass away. Some of us are able to leave behind significant assets. Others run out of money, unfortunately, and others time it just right. The goal of financial independence planning is to make sure that all those numbers work and also take into account various risks that might be encountered. Now, a lot of people have put thought into this. As I had mentioned, I have spent a lot of my career working with retirement plans and have done probably thousands of enrollment meetings where I have worked with people that are just entering a plan. And often the question comes up, how much should I contribute? Now, I try to get people to think about the future and think about this point in time when they won't be able to work or won't want to work and make those decisions based on that. Unfortunately, a lot of times people get caught up on whether or not their company makes a match, what kind of match they make, and some folks don't put in any more than what the company matches. And in my opinion, that's sort of short-sighted, because the company is not factoring in what you will need to retire someday and have, be financially independent. They're making a business calculation with today's dollars. And so I think it's important to think more long-term. So everyone, most people have put some thought into that, but there are also some risks that without a formal plan might get missed. Things like premature death, long-term disability, taxes, of course, and then rates of return. And unfortunately, even once we've reached the pinnacle and can choose to do what we want, risk doesn't completely go away. There are things like the impact of inflation, taxes, the high cost of aging, living too long, and rates of return. And in addition to all of that, there is a topic called the safe rate of withdrawal. That's the amount that you can withdraw from a portfolio without eating into the principal. And that has changed over the years. And sometimes folks haven't adjusted their plans or done enough math to actually make these calculations. When I started in the business, right out of college, the safe rate of withdrawal that was commonly used was 5%. And that's because interest rates were so much higher back then. That 5% safe rate of withdrawal meant that you could take about $50,000 out of $1 million portfolio and not eat into the principal. And basically my entire career, interest rates have dropped, and so has the safe rate of withdrawal that people use for financial planning. Not too long ago, it had dropped to about 4%, meaning that same $1 million portfolio could now only support about $40,000 of withdrawals without eating into the principal. And with interest rates as low as they have been for a few years now, the safe rate of withdrawal most commonly used today is 3.3%, meaning that you can withdraw about $33,000 from $1 million portfolio without eating away at the principal. And so again, financial independence planning is using all of these numbers and calculating things like life expectancy, Social Security, and factoring in other resources, expenses, and unexpected things that could occur. And I think the earlier that people take those things into consideration, the better off they typically are. So I hope that helps in some way. Feel free to reach out if you have any specific questions. And I hope we're all on our path to financial independence, and appreciate you tuning in again to Let's Ask Mike. Have a great day. Thank you.